Hey guys, R.D.G TFNG fan here, and if you guys are asking a question about me, it's like, how many figures do I have? Well, well, today I'm gonna be reviewing my entire Transformers and Godzilla collection. So without further ado, I'll begin with, with this toy dragon. Yeah, so this toy dragon I used. Well, I actually found it in the street, washed it up, and I made him look like as King Ghidorah. I don't know what else am I supposed to do with him. Besides, he can just like that. And here we have Octo Punch along with 3 minicons. Now they're from Transformers Prime, which is weird because I never seen Bludgeon transform like this. Because I have seen I know who Bludgeon is. And yet all 3 of them, they all look different, but each and every one of them comes with all 3 of these. Oops. Hold up. Megatron is for him. Quintessence Prime, and Solus Prime. 2 here. Yeah, so that's all 3 of them. All 3 of the minicons. Let's just step aside and watch the rest. And also we have Shatter. Now I already made a toy review of her. And yeah, basically she's like wait, hold on, just to make it better. Hold on. Helicopter mode dropkick. Now they both look not bad, except dropkick because he looks terrible. Now I'm maybe someday I might be able to do my ranking of my top figures. Yes, I have. So obviously Shatter and Dropkick look not bad with each other. Fuck. Anyways, it could have been. I know that the Dropkick car mode is coming out soon. So, and yet I don't have at least a piece of the Constructicons to create. At least they're creating a Constructicon Devastator. Now, that is all for the duo. And we're moving on to Sinner Twin. Now, Sinner Twin is in fact a 2-headed, and he's in fact part of a combined as well. I really knew that. Thank you, because he is in fact. I don't even know because I didn't see him. I don't even know what the combiner's name is. Anyways, if he has 2 heads, then why does he have 2 tails? I am confused on that one. Anyways, they both look good. They both look amazing. Anyways, with the gun in the back, wait, what would if underneath? Oh, nah, he'll fall off easy. Anyways, that's all for him, and let's head to this guy. Now, I use him as Snow Walker because his feet looks like snowboards. And yet, by the look of it, he looks like a crossover breed between Transformers and Star Wars. You can tell by the symbol right here. Whoa, hold up. Yeah, right there. Now I just use him as Snow Walker because he looks. Well, I already said that. Anyways, he only includes this gun, which in fact he hasn't. Which I'm surprised because I have never seen a Transformer like this. If any of you know what kind of brand this is, put in the comments below and tell me what it is. What this figure is, actually. Anyways, that's enough for him. I don't think people still make this. Anyways, let's move on to this guy. Now I'm just starting off the villains first in order to I'm just starting the villains off to to move my way up to the heroes. Oh shit. Now I don't even know who this figure is as well. If any of you do know what it is, put in the comments below as well. Now this guy is hard to stand, okay? Whoa. Yeah, cause his legs are. If any of you have the same figure like I have, mine's are completely loose. If any of you know how to tighten his ball joints, put in the comments below as well. Now he looks like a crossover breed between Barricade, the Soundwave G1, or at least Nemesis Prime G1. Whoa, jeez. Because he looks like Barricade and Soundwave's head right here. Yeah, you see Soundwave's head, or at least like Nemesis Prime's look. This is a weird thing. Now hold on. He not only comes with this, but he also comes with this shield. I don't know what this lion symbol is, but hope it's worth something. Anyways, that's enough for him. And moving on to Shockwave. So Shockwave is basically the the smartest Decepticon scientist for a Megatron. Yeah, I really knew that. And yet in the G1 he never has this looking glimpse. And yet my question is, where's the wire after all this? I'm guessing this one doesn't. Now this, I don't know if this one is extremely rare or what. Anyways, this guy, he is basically well, I already know who Shockwave is. He used to be an Autobot, and now he doesn't care anymore. A bot who doesn't care about anything anymore, except like a feelingless killing bot, like a cold-blooded bot killer. He feels no emotions at all, which is weird. Now Shockwave does look like his G1 form, except he transforms into different besides guns. But my question is, why do every Transformers in the G1 always transform into guns? Like, what the hell? Anyways, that's enough for Shockwave, and now moving on to Prowl. Now, like I said, I've seen all of the Transformers, and now I have Prowl, one of the Decepticons, in the battle for the Allspark. Now Prowl doesn't look much, but he is a heavily armored tank. Literally, he is a tank. Even though he is he's like robust, But if I have, but that's all I can do. And yet, like I said, he does have traits of the Predators, like this shoulder cannons, this weapon, except it doesn't include the gun. And that's basically it. But my question is, why does some of my figures have traits of the Predator? I am just confused. Anyways, that's all of my villain figures I have. Now if I count, hold on. So if I basically count all of my villain figures, I basically have 11 of these guys. So anyways, that's all for the villains, and I'm moving on to the heroes. And also, anyways, here's the hero for once. Anyways, here is Energon Injector's Hot Rod. He looks small. Well, he is small. Anyways, he is basically not much. But he does have this giant gaping hole, like, right here. Like, in between his thighs. Anyways, he is basically, yeah, pretty much like this. I have nothing to do with him. Not much of a paint job. And moving on to Scout Class Windblade. Now, Scout Class Windblade is in fact bigger than Energon Injected Hot Rod, I can tell that. But she does have one thing that the Warrior Class doesn't. Hold on. She can do this. Which, in fact, I wish there was another Cyberverse Windblade where she can at least do this and what the Warrior Class does. Now, I'm just using... Anyways, the downer part is that Windblade, her hands are like clutched. Which, like that. Which means she cannot pick up any weapons at all. As for the leg, a little loose. Kind of makes her posing in a sitting position. Oh. Whoops. Okay. That's enough for Windblade. And I am moving on to Ratchet. So Ratchet is basically one of my latest figures I have. Although this is the Dark of the Moon version of Ratchet. I actually got him out of a thrift shop, which is why his gun is like this. I have to replace his gun. I have to replace the handle part like with a Lego piece, which makes it more disgusting. But the figure continues to stand, which I am shocked. You see, in that thrift shop, I managed to at least find some Transformers figures, except without no Studio Series. But when I was about to continue, I came upon this guy. Now, I was not expecting that, but instead I rather take whatever I needed. The Ratchet figure basically stands by himself, but instead not much. Anyways, if what you guys can do is that if you have another Ratchet from the 2007 Transformers, from Wave 1, and you have this Ratchet, you could at least attach a saw hand like in the first one, and stick it right here in the escaping hole. Now Ratchet, he at least got a paint job during the Dark of the Moon, which I appreciate. Because this one is basically not bad of a Ratchet figure. So anyways, let's move that Ratchet aside. And moving on to World War II-B. So World War II-B is basically one of the newest ones by far. I managed to get him along with Dropkick and Warrior Class Windblade. No wait, Scout Class Windblade. Oh yeah. So I decided to buy the trio. So Bumblebee is like in his old World War II form. So basically he's just, anytime when you try to press something down, he just does the splits. So he is basically a hard figure to pose, because he can at least do some difficulties like pushing him down and that. Anyways, Bumblebee does come with his gun and his hammer, which I think if I have like the deluxe class as Bumblebee from the Dark of the Night, well, the last night, I might be able to use this hammer and gun on this figure. Anyways, let's move on to Warrior Class Windblade. Now I know that Windblade is like a bigger version of it, but it's just this chin bugs me. Like, hold on. It's just, that kind of disturbs me. Anyways, Windblade does have more articulations than Scout Class, and she can do like this, which kind of makes it look like she's a throwable batarang. And this giant piece of crap. Okay. At least she has more paint and articulation than the Scout Class Windblade, so I'm guessing that's good. Anyways, moving on to Deluxe Class Chimera. Now, Chimera is like basically the only Autobot who survived in Revenge of the Fallen. But this is the Siege War for Cybertron, which is gonna come out next year or 2 years ago, or 2 years. I don't know, but it will appear on Netflix, so if you have a Netflix account, do not miss that show.